watching Aha Namma channel.
Hi students, last class I gave the brief introduction about chapter 14 probability. So what are the things I showed you? I have to throw the dice. So dice means the one die I have to throw, you get a 6 chances. 2 dice you have to use 6 into 6, totally 36 chances. In the same way, you have to tossing the coin. Only one coin you have to use. It have a 2 chances. 2 coin in the sense you have a 4 chances. In a deck of cards, totally 52 cards. In that 52 cards, you have to divide it into 26, that is black and red. Even 26 you have 2 pattern and remaining 26 in red you have a 2 pattern, that is clover, spade in black and then heart in diamond in red. So each and every pattern you have a 13 cards, so totally 52 cards is there. All those, how to find out the probability? By using the formula. Now I have to show the how to use the probability. So probability. P of A, that means probability of event A. So event in the sense you have to take any of the alphabet letter, likewise A to Z. In event, the first letter E also you have to mention as a event. So already I told it's in a fraction. Here total chances, what are the things we need? Total chances, what are the things we need? That's why total chances, that means total number of outcomes. Out of these outcomes, we need a number of favorable outcomes. So number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of outcomes. So what is mean by favorable outcomes and total number of outcomes? And for example, you throw on single die, what is the chances? 6 chances, that is total number of outcomes. You have to find the probability of even number. That even number we mentioned the event A. How many even number is there? You count it 2, 4, 6, 3. This 3 is the favorable outcome out of this total number of outcomes. Total 6 is there. Even number 3. So 3 by 6 is the probability of the event A. That event is probability of even numbers in the dice. So next we continually see the example number 1. So now we see the example 1. Find the probability of getting a head when your coin is tossed once. Also, find the probability of getting tail. So, we have to find out the 2 probability. One, we have to find out the probability of head and probability of tail. So, 2 probability we need to find out when the one coin tossed. First, before that, what are the chances is there? Sample space that I mentioned. Yes. In a single coin, what are the chances is there? Head or tail. So how many chances? 2 chances. So number of sample space, that means number of outcome, total outcome 2. So total number of outcome we mentioned N of S. This one 2. And the first we take, let A be the event. We need the event, you know. Let A be the event to getting a head. Let A be the event to getting a head. So here A, which is equal to only 1. So what is the number of favorable outcomes? That is N of A, only 1. So we need a probability of the event A. So probability of event A, which is equal to number of outcomes. This is total number of outcomes N of S. This is favorable outcomes. number of favorable outcomes. So n of s is total number of outcomes, n of a is favorable outcomes. I have to mention, so what is the formula? Number of favorable outcomes, that means n of a divided by total number of outcomes, n of s, equal to n of a 1 divided by 2. So it's like two chances, only one head, so 1 by 2. In the same way, next we have to find a probability of getting type. Probability of getting type. Probability of getting type. So let B be the event to getting tail. So here B be the event. So B equal to only one tail. So n of B, which is equal to 1. The same way, probability of the event B, that is probability of getting tail. Probability of B, which is equal to n of B divided by n of S. Here 1 by 2. So what's the question? We have to find out the probability of getting a head and probability of getting a tail. Probability of getting head, P of A equal to 1 by 2, and probability of getting tail, P of B, which is equal to 1 by 2. Next we move on to the example number 2. Okay, example 2. A bag contains a red ball, a blue ball, a yellow ball, all the ball being of the same size. Kritika takes out a ball from the bag without looking in it. What is the probability that she takes out yellow ball, red ball, and then blue ball? So Kritika takes out the ball without seeing the ball what she is taking. So totally how many balls is there? A red ball, a blue ball, a yellow ball. This is the thing they have to given. Now we have to find out, she take any one of the ball. So a red ball, totally 3 ball. Any one of the ball she take. It may be a yellow ball or red ball or blue ball. So individually we have to find out the probability. Whether she takes yellow ball, what the probability? Whether she take a red ball, what is the probability? Blue ball, what is the probability? Before that, how many ball is there? That means total number of chances we need. Solution. So here S is the sample space, that is chances. So S equal to red ball, comma blue ball, comma yellow ball. So all are one red ball, one blue ball, and one yellow ball. So total number of outcomes totally 3. So first we take a first question, number 1, whether it will be a yellow ball. So let Y be the event. I take Y because yellow ball, I take Y as the mention the letter. Let Y be the event to getting yellow ball. So here n of Y, directly we go to total number of outcomes because we need to mention the like this. So only one yellow ball. So total number of yellow ball only 1. So what is the probability of the event? Probability of event Y, which is equal to, what is the favorable outcomes? N of Y. Total number of outcomes N of S. Already we know that. So probability of yellow ball she takes 1 by 3. So out of 3 ball, only 1 outcome is there. So probability of yellow ball 1 by 3. So next we move on to probability of red ball. Second question. Red ball. It will be a red ball. So I will take let R be the event. So red ball R. Let R be the event to getting a red ball. So n of R equal to 1. Probability of red ball. Favorable outcome of the event R divided by total number of outcome S. So probability of red ball, which is equal to 1 by 3. The same way we have to find out the probability of blue ball. Blue ball. So here I take a B. Let B be the event to getting blue ball. So n of B, number of favorable outcomes 1. So probability of, she takes a blue ball, that means favorable outcomes divided by total number of outcomes 1 by 3. So probability of blue ball also 1 by 3. So all the, because totally 3 ball is there, all the colors only one ball with the same size. So because of that, only one yellow ball out of 3, only one red ball out of 3, only one blue ball out of 3. So we get the probability of 3, 1 by 3 is the probability. And whether we mentioned let B be the event, R be the event. So what is the probability that is not a yellow ball? How you find out it? Here there is no one of the question for that. I am saying what is the probability that is not a yellow ball. So already you find it. 1 by 3 is a probability of yellow ball. So here in the sense, in the probability, all the values is in between. 0 is the least value and 1 is the highest value. In between only. So there is no chances, there is no probability, means we get 0. At least the whole value is 1. All the probability is in between 0 to 1 only. It's not exist 1. So because of that, you have to subtract from 1. That means that is not a yellow ball. So we take Y is a event there. Y bar is the event. So how you write probability of Y bar? It should be the total number is 1. That means the probability value not more than 1. So 1 minus P of Y is the formula to find out is not a yellow ball. So 1 minus 1 by 3, 3 ones are 3, it should be 2 by 3. So remaining 2 only, you know. So not a yellow ball, what is the remaining? It may be red and blue, 2 by 3. So we get 2 by 3. So these are the things, sums we followedly seen in the next examples. So next we have to see the example number 3. This is the example 3. Suppose we throw a dice. What is the probability of getting a number greater than 4? And second one, what is the probability of getting a number less than or equal to 4? First one is greater than 4. Second one, it may be less than or equal to. That means less than or equal to 4. Less than or equal to 4. So because of that, first you have to take the first one, A. So what is the probability of getting a number greater than 4? Solution. So let A be the, before that we have to see the sample space. So what are the chances in one die we have to throw on? So S, which is equal to, it may be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So totally 6 chances is there. So total number of outcomes, N of S equal to 6. First we move to the first question, that is getting a number greater than 4. We take let A be the event to getting a number greater than 4. Always this sentence is must for all the question. So what are the things you take it as a event? It's nothing but it's in your question only. So let A be the event. So only you mention the alphabet letter. Let A be the event. What is the event? Getting a number greater than 4. So A equal to, now you see 1 less than 4, less than 4, less than 4. This is 4 equal to 4. They are asking only greater than 4. That is 5 and 6. 5 comma 6. So what are the total favorable outcomes? This is total number of outcomes. It's a favorable. What are the things we need? What the event we need? 5 and 6. So what is the number of favorable outcomes? 2. So next we have to find out the probability of the event A, that is getting a number greater than 4. So probability of the event A. What is the formula? Number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of outcomes. Number of favorable outcomes we mention N of A. And total outcomes we mention N of S. Now we substitute the value. 2 by 6. We cancel it. 1 2 is 2. 3 2s are 6. So the probability of event A equal to 1 by 3. Next we move on to the second question. What is the probability of getting a number less than or equal to 4? Less than or equal to 4 means these are the things 1 2 3 are less than 4 and equal to 4. We take this the 4 one. B. So probability of getting a less than 4. Let B be the event. What is the event? Getting a number less than or equal to 4. Less than or equal to 4. Here already mentioned 1 2 3 less than 4 or less than 1 2 3 or equal to 4 or equal to 4. So we take the event favorable outcomes is 1 2 3 and 4. So total number of favorable outcomes 4. Now we move on to the probability of B. Favorable outcomes divided by total number of outcomes. It may be 4 by 6. 2 2s are 4, 3 2s are 6. So P of B, which is equal to 2 by 3. Now before that, first one we get 2 by 6, 1 by 3. Here 2 by 3. Now you see all the probability value is in between, is less than 1. So because of that I am saying all the probability value is in between 0 and 1. The highest value in the probability is 1. So it's not then other than 4. For example, here they are asking what is the probability of getting it greater than 4. Because of that, what is the probability is not less than or equal to 4. Is not less than or equal to 4. Is less than or equal to 4, we have 2 by 3. Is not less than or equal to 4, we take a P of B bar. What is the total value in the probability? That is 1. We have to subtract from that 1 minus P of B. So this P of B, the value is less than or equal to 2. The B bar is not less than or equal to 4. Now we subtract 1 minus 2 by 3. 3 ones are 3 minus 2. 1 by 3. Now we get the value 1 by 3, that is greater than 4 or not less than or equal to 4. So this is the thing. Simultaneously, in our next class, we have to see the another example. So following that, I have to attach the worksheet. I hope you have to done that worksheet in the day itself. You have any doubt, you have to clarify in that interactive session. Without fail, you have to present in that interactive session. Thank you.
Thank you for watching AHA நம்ம சேனல். இந்த வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்ததுன்னா லைக் பண்ணுங்க, கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க, ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க. வீடியோ அடிக்கடி பார்க்கறதுக்காக இந்த சேனலை சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிட்டு மறக்காம பக்கத்துல இருக்கக்கூடிய பெல் ஐகானை ட்ரை பண்ணி தட்டுங்க.